Hi, I'm Tammy Fontana with Own the Family Counseling Center Private Limited. For contact information, please see the details below. Many people are reluctant to come into therapy because they've either heard other people had bad experiences, or they'll tell me they didn't have the outcome they wanted, or they really have this idea that I'm a judge and I'm going to tell them what to do. And I always tell clients, gosh, if I had that kind of magical power that I could make people do things they didn't want to do, I wouldn't be sitting here doing therapy. I'd be probably locked up in some governmental agency. So therapists don't have the power to make people do what they want to do. And sometimes people will have outcomes that they don't anticipate, because most people, when they're coming into therapy, especially couple counseling, they're coming in unaware that they will also be required to take over responsibility for their behavior and make changes. And they're often disappointed because they have this expectation. They're so right that they think the therapist is going to, tell their partner how wrong they are and to change, or that, they're going to give their partner a real talking to. And I often see this in infidelity counseling, or cases where one person really is always saying, I don't understand why you're making such a big deal of this. I know we need to change, but why are you making such a big deal of this? Why are you being sensitive? And it could be about cleaning, hygiene, finances, sex, a lot of different things. So as I tell people, what therapy really does is I heal through the relationship. I have to spend 10 to 12 sessions getting to know my clients, focusing on how they think, how they process information, their beliefs. They also have to start to get to know me. We have to work together. And then slowly I start to hold up a mirror to them to start to make them aware of how they're coming across. And perhaps their intentions aren't matching their outcome, who is the recipient. And so a big part of therapy can be helping people to become aware of themselves in ways they've never been aware of. And that can be jarring, and that takes time to get there, because you have to build a relationship with your therapist so that it doesn't feel aggressive or hostile. And maybe we'll start to make you more aware of why your partner has the reaction you do. And both people need to do this. There also needs to be an exploration of exploring how much do you want to take responsibility of your behavior. So a lot of therapy is helping people to come in and face how life works, how people work. And that's often very jarring, because many people have very strong ideas or beliefs about the way they think things work. And there's a lot of research, it's like a confirmation bias. A lot of people didn't learn that the way they think or how they would do things is not the way everybody else in the world would do it. And specifically, not even the way your spouse would do it or your children would do it. They didn't learn that their way of thinking is not universal. And that can be a very painful process and a painful awareness to come to, and that often is an underpinning reason why couples have conflict. So if you're considering therapy, if you're considering therapy with me, it is a process. You do have to spend time building a relationship with a therapist. And if you're not sure if it's going to work, you need to let the therapist know. Because I tell people, if you come in with the attitude of it's not going to work, therapy isn't going to work, this is a waste of time, that will be true. I have no problem in having people be skeptical. Skepticism is one thing, and you need to share that skepticism with your therapist so they can help work you through it. But if you're kind of secretly coming in wanting to undermine the therapy, undermine your partner, prove it doesn't work, you will be successful. Therapists are not powerful people who can make anybody do anything they don't want to do. All we can do is try and create a safe space in which we help people start the painful, sometimes, process of looking at themselves, seeing how other people experience them, even if it's not how they think of themselves, and then help them to make a decision if they want to do anything with that new awareness, if they want to make changes and maybe learn how to change. And it's not always behavioral. A lot of times it's adjusting the way we think about things, maybe updating our belief systems or how we process information. So if you would like more information, please visit my website or see my other YouTube videos, and look forward to talking to you in the future. Thank you.